Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel. It's JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it is October the 4th. I thought it was the 5th today for some reason. I don't know why. So, anyway, it's Friday. So, just on a quick note at the beginning of the video here, don't forget today at 1 p.m. Central, Mary Ann and I will be going live at 1 p.m. Central. Just said that twice. But I really want to make sure you don't forget. We will be live at 1, and we will be doing Finish It or Focus on It Fridays. And apparently it's just, you know, repeat everything 2 or 3 times a day. So, oh my goodness, y'all. Yesterday was another blast caking up yarns. I still have them sitting here. These are the ones that Michelle bought. I spent the time after the live was over actually caking up more yarn. So I have enough to do one more bag with scrap cakes, and then the other bags are going to be my mystery bags. So these are a couple of the ones that I did. So these will be in the next mystery bag of scrap cakes. Well, I guess not gonna be too much of a mystery. It's gonna be these 2, and then 2 more. In a bag, a purple bag. Where's my purple bag? There's my purple bag. This is this one is already claimed. Michelle has claimed one. I have one left of scrap cakes, and then I have mystery bags of regular, you know, brand new unused yarn. I have a tote over there. I gotta sit down and figure out how to divvy those up, because there's one package that I have that has 5 in it, 5 big cakes in it, or donuts. I think they're donuts. They're bulky, and so that's probably gonna be the only yarn in the one bag. So that's why I was like, I need to I need to sit and figure that out. So anyway, I did not bring my water over here, so my voice is just gonna sound crackly. So there you go. Now that hold over. There we go. No. This strap doesn't want to stay over. Crocheting. I didn't get a lot of crocheting done yesterday. I did little bits here and there. I started adding the variegated on here, so there's really not much done on here. I just got one side done, and then my kids came in and bothered me, or I had to leave. I can't remember what it was. And then yesterday, as I was working on that one, my one oldest kid, jeez, I cannot talk today, y'all, jeez. My oldest son, my oldest boy, came in, you know, was part of the kids that came in and bothered me, and asked when I was going to start on his blanket. Well, I've already started on it. It's still sitting in this state as it has been for a while now. So this is his blanket. And he really wants his blanket. Well, my youngest's birthday is this month. And as much as I wanted to get my mom's blanket done by her birthday, I will be able to achieve getting this one done by my youngest's birthday. So this is his. And I only have that much left. It's to the point I can get 2 or 3 rows done at a time, but today I'm going to concentrate on this thing today. Who knows, maybe, just maybe, I will have, God, my voice sounds like I'm losing it. And I forgot my water over here. I'm gonna pause the video and go grab my water so I can clear my voice, because I'm not losing it, I promise. This is not losing it. I've lost it 3 times in 1 year last year. This year, not so much. I'm not wishing for it to happen, but it could always happen. So let me go grab my water and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, I'm back. See? A little bit of water goes a long ways. I moved you back a little bit too, so. Like I said, I don't know why my voice is, you know, it like doesn't want to come out to play in the mornings, I guess. So anyway, I don't remember what I was trying to say besides that I need to work on this, but my youngest's birthday is this month and I want to be done with this for his birthday. And I told my oldest child, not my oldest child, Lord, I can't talk this morning. I told the young man that asked me, that is my son, my middle child, poor thing. I told him that I want to get these done by their birthdays. So he's like, okay. So I was like, well, you know, so last night he wanted me to hang out in his room and just hang out and talk to him, which I try to do every once in a while. But I was like, I had this hook in hand because I went back downstairs to get my phone. And he asked if I could hang out, and I was like, no, dude, it's already bedtime. You know, we'd already did our bedtime routine. I was like, I was gonna go work on Jonathan's blanket, my youngest. And he goes, well, bring it down here. I was like, no. I was like, do you want me to get it done so I can start yours? Or, you know, do you want me to start yours or whatever? I can't remember how I worded it now. He's like, yeah. It's like, okay, well, let me go upstairs. It's more comfortable to sit in my bed than on the floor. So I was like, let me go upstairs and work on it and, you know, get further on it so that way I can start yours. So, like I said, I do try to sit downstairs with them, sit with him. He likes to have the company after we put him in bed for a little bit. So, I had a bit of an epiphany last night. I don't have these very often, and I don't even know if it's something I'm going to do yet. It was just an idea I wanted to throw out there. I could put it out there on the community post and see what you guys think. So the lives that I was wanting to do for the crochet along or the make along or the crochet make along. There we go. That's what I think. Yeah, the crochet make along. The crochet and make along. Anyway, I was thinking. Oh no! So what sparked this idea was I was thinking about I still need to do the Addy machine blanket tutorial for Boggy Creek for you guys to do. And I was like, after having done the lives with you guys the last 2 days, I was thinking I could do the tutorial as a live make along, or just I could be making it while I, you know. No, so so my idea was that I would go live every day from Monday through Thursday at 1 p.m. just like I do on Friday, but do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday 1 week, and, you know, complete the blanket during the live, and you guys could, if you had an Addy machine, you could do it then too. And then that way I would have the tutorial done, but then also would have a live and be able to interact with people while making the blanket. And then I was like, ooh, I could do that with the crochet along. But then it would only be it would only be 2 to 4 days out of the week that I would do that. For the bag. So we could potentially get it done in 2 weeks, roughly. Because then we could do, I was thinking of even doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday lives at 1 p.m. Every week. And not have to worry about, and then, you know, every once in a while I could do a pop-up one in the evenings to help for those that aren't you know, around in the mid-afternoon. But, I don't know. Those are, I guess it wasn't so much an epiphany as an idea to play with of going live more often at 1 p.m. On those other days. So, I don't know. I'll have to sit and think, and you guys can give me some feedback and tell me what you think. So yeah, I definitely don't like my sign being cut off, but you know, I introduced the channel at the beginning, and if you made it this far, this is JB's Crochet. If you're not aware what channel you're on. I just need to maybe hang it right here on the wall. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to keep my crochet space or my yarn stuff up here, because I moved my middle child's desk into his room yesterday, and now I have a whole wall, y'all, of space downstairs in my office area where I can move shelves behind me, not these shelves, but the ones that are behind me down there currently, over to that wall and out from behind me. And I could potentially put this down there and go live from down in, or, you know, not go live. I don't know why I said that. Do my stuff down there. But I would still probably record from up here. So then I was like, I don't want to move things downstairs and not have anything behind me, you know? So like, and I cannot, I can tell, my marriage, now I don't think I would get, you know, in trouble. Like, I don't think I'd be in trouble with that, you know, to the point of breaking it up, but like, it would be in trouble. I'm pretty sure I would be on, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Basically, if I tried to have a yarnscape like this downstairs too, like this and one down there, I don't think that would go over too well. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna leave it up here for now. I don't know, because doing this right now down there, I would be waking kids up, because I mean, that's just how they are. They wake, you know how kids are. They wake up, or they appear, you know, in your bubble space when you least expect them to, or when you least expect them to. No, when you least hope them to. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, so basically, like, you know, the timing, their timing is just like, just perfectly inconvenient a lot of times for us parents. So yeah, I would, my two oldest, their birthdays, good grief, I can't talk tonight, or today, it's not, see, the opposites of everything, I swear, is like the first thing that comes out, but I know what I'm wanting to say. So, my two oldest bedrooms, not birthdays, bedrooms, are downstairs, and they don't shut their doors. Their doors are basically wide open. So, yeah, and where my desk space is, my office space, there's no door. So like, the basement, I swear, is like a funnel. It funnels your sound and your voice and just all the noises throughout the house. So it's like, there's just, I don't know, for me, there's just no doing these videos down there. So that's why I'm very much stuck on my brain is stuck on, this is the best spot. Like, because I have all my lights on in here. I have my door shut for the youngest that's upstairs. And his door is cracked open. It's like, you know, so it blocks a lot of the noise. Now, granted, his wall is shared. Part of his wall is shared with our closet. So it does, you know, but he's usually still asleep when I'm done recording my videos in the mornings. So, you know, my voice is muffled enough and it's quiet enough for him that he doesn't get woke up. Oh my goodness, my brain is, it's Friday. It's not Monday. And you'd think it'd be the other way around for me, but nope. Apparently, the end of the week, we're just, you know, our brain has just exhausted itself and it's just done. I'm still working away on this one row here, because I keep having to stop and look up. Because I don't know, I have a hard time looking down. You know, it's that whole thing drilled into me to, you know, look people in the eyes when you're talking to them. And that's what I try to do on my videos, is I try to look at the camera even though I'm looking at myself talking. And pretend that myself in the camera is you guys, you know. So wow, today has definitely been a hot mess video. Like, did you follow me today? Did you make it this far? I really, you know, I am kicking myself because I have so many things. I've started so many things that I want them all finished, and I want to be able to have no more than a couple things on my list or my hook going at one time. You know, I need to stop starting. I need to get over my startitis. It's just, I see something and I go, ooh, I want to start that. Ooh, like the other day, I think it was yesterday. I don't know what it was. I'm trying to look around and see what it was. I wanted to start something and I went, no, don't start another blanket. I was like that close, y'all. Seriously, it was bad. I was like, oh, what was it? I can't remember now. Maybe it was a scrappy blanket. I think I was just gonna work up what left I have of scraps from the cakes. I can make another couple, maybe 2 cakes, maybe 3 with what I have, but they're kind of, the colors I have left are not really fun, if that makes sense. I mean, they're fun when you cake them up with other fun colors. Like, they're good colors, they're just, they're very, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Pastels and muted and like, no more neons, no more bright colors like this. Like, they're pastel springy colors. I mean, I could make a spring cake, you know, the little spring foam cakes. Like, this is the colors I have. Like, this is like a minty color. There's an orange in there. I mean, like but it's that red orange. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I need to just let it build back up in scraps to be able to do the scrap cakes again. So I gotta work that up. But I need to finish what I've got started. So I know I said that the cat's meow is going to become my focus, which it is. Like, this blanket's getting done, then my cat's meow. I'm secretly in my head trying to stay ahead of somebody who is just starting one, and I'm like, I know this person and how they crochet fast, and I'm like, I have got to finish a blanket that I've had going now for almost 2 months and get it. Actually, it's been 2 full months that I started it. And I know that when this person starts theirs, it'll be like 2 weeks and they'll be done. And I'm like, I need to finish mine before they start theirs and finish theirs before I finish mine. Isn't that so silly? Yeah, that's just how I am though. Like, I'm like, oh, nope, can't let them beat me. Even though they will in the amount of time it took them to get it done. So last night, I'm just gonna tell a story. It's 20 minutes and it's been one of those days. I should just stop while I'm ahead. But last night, I went to Hobby Lobby. But before that, I took my daughter to dance, and my 2 boys were like, oh, we don't want to go. We want to stay home. And Daddy wasn't home. And I'm like, I am not leaving you guys at home for 2 hours by yourself without an adult or somebody old enough to keep an eye on you. Well, my daughter's old enough to keep an eye on them, but she's also a sibling, so she's very bossy to them and, you know, becomes their parent, even though she's not. So anyway, and he goes, well, why not? You've done it before. And I was like, well, you know, not doing it anymore. Not for a while. Not till some things can change. The fact that I have to turn my internet off to all my devices in my house and hide remotes, still, that's why. And just the 2 of them, you know, the fighting that they get into, the bickering of voices, the yelling and the screaming, as well as physical. So, well, and they do play wrestling a lot, which is fine. We allow that to happen. They're boys. Let them wrestle. Let them get dirty, you know? But no, I don't leave them at home, so they come with me when I go to do things now. And they just absolutely hate it and drag their feet and whine and, you know, try to yell and scream and just like, nope. Anyway, we drop her off at dance and I start heading home and they're like, are we heading home? I was like, I want to check and see if they have something no, that was Michael's. Hold on. I went to Michael's to see, so there's a cookies and cream, one of these. Okay, it's not called cookies and cream, it's called like cookies something. But it's like cookies, cream, something. I can't remember what it's called. But I wanted to start a blanket. This is not the one. I wanted to get it so I had it ready to go to make a blanket when I finish another blanket. Because it's just gonna be like a granny square probably. Sorry, I just got distracted by the pattern on here. It's really cool. I'm looking at I'm not looking at the colors per se. The colors are pretty, but I'm trying to look at the stitch and see what it is. Anyway, I was wanting to do this, which is Twilight Surf. I was wanting to take the Twilight Surf and run it with another one. Not run it with, but run it together. So like, I would switch between the 2 colors. Like this one would be a couple rounds, and then I would go to the other one. And I was like, I have a sneeze coming, y'all. Words, where are you at? I wanted to get the black, another one to run, or to do with this one, because I only have 2. So I'm thinking I was thinking I needed a second color just to make it a big enough blanket. Probably for myself, because I really like the granny squares. So this is 400 yards. Yeah, I would definitely need 800 yards is not enough to make a blanket. So I can get more of this, but it's the black and white one I couldn't find. I looked online and I looked in the app, but like, I was just like, you know what? I don't trust the apps, and I don't trust them telling me that it's not in stock. Although Michael's is a little better for me than Joann's. Like, if Michael says they're out of stock, more than likely they are. But Joann's, no, I don't trust them at all. But anyway, so I was like, you know what? We're just gonna stop. It's literally on the way home. Like, I can go past one on the way home and not go out of my way. Yeah, pretty much not go out of my way. So I went there and I looked, and of course they didn't have any. But I thought that the black and white cookies cream crumble, whatever it's called, I can't think of it. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. I thought that would look really cool, because then it would, you know, it would be contrasting between the two. Like, you know, you wouldn't have other colors trying to compete with these colors, you know, like it would kind of, I just thought the black and white one would look, or the black and grays and white, cream, whatever, would look really cool with any of the colors, but with the one I have right here. I can get a couple more of these, on which I probably will just before they run out. I just can't find the cookies and cream one. I'm gonna probably have to order it online, maybe. I don't even know if it's available online still. I think it might be out of stock, period. But I'll have to look when I get off of here. Anyway, so we go home after Michael's, and we sit around for a minute, or for a little bit, and then it was time to go pick up my daughter, which normally I wouldn't have came all the way home just to turn around literally 20 minutes later and go right back out, because that's about how much time we had. We had like an hour and a half between the 2 classes. That's it. And we stopped at a store on the way home, so we didn't have a ton of time. It was like 20 minutes, maybe. And of course, I had to drag them back out, but this time it was a little better. I mean, they were still kind of like, we don't want to go. But I was like, oh no, we were sitting in here, and I think that's when we had the conversation of, yeah, that's what it was. I started working on this blanket right here, and my middle child goes, when are you going to get mine done? And that whole conversation went down, and then I was like, well, I got to work on, you know, Bubba's and get his done, and then that prompted me to remember that I needed to go buy another yellow, because I was running low on yellow, and I was not going to be able to finish his blanket without another yellow. And they're like, well, there's some up there. There's some up there. I'm like, no, there's yellow up there, but no, it's not the same. They're like, it looks the same. It looks close enough. I'm like, no, it's not the same. You don't understand, but it's not the same. And so I was like, and I pulled them down. I said, look, these are all big twists. I need Hobby Lobby's. I love this yarn. There's none up there. And so I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Let's go. Get your guys' shoes on and let's go. And they're just like, oh, we don't want to leave. We wish Daddy was home, because Daddy was at a late night cookout thing at his work, so he wasn't home yet. And I was like, well, do you want me to get his blanket finished? It's like, we got to go to Hobby Lobby and get yarn. So we went to Hobby Lobby, and I got myself another skein of yellow, which I should be able to finish this blanket with the one skein left. Or, I mean, with the one that I got, with leftovers, of course. And then I'll have a bright yellow to put in my scraps. So anyway, I have finished a row, and I'm starting on another row, and I'm going to stop the video here, because I am literally just, you know, pulling at straws, strings, whatever you want to call it, to figure out what to talk about now at this point. So, And it's just been a hot mess this morning. It's already 30 minutes in. I've kept you long enough. So, with that, friends, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive and go and make something beautiful. And we'll see you on the next one, friends. Have a great day. Bye.